Hey friends, thanks for tuning in today for story time. Today I'm inside and not outside because where I live right now it is raining, and so we are going to sit inside today. But that's okay because we are actually reading a book about a fish who lives underwater. So it's alright if it's raining outside. Maybe later on you can go outside and pretend to be a fish and splash around in some puddles and have some fun. So today we are reading The Rainbow Fish, and this is a really popular book. Popular means a lot of people like it, or they've read it, or they own it. So you might even have this book at your home right now, and if you do, you're welcome to go grab it. You can kind of read along with us, turn the pages as we read, and if you don't have it, and this is the first time, I bet you're gonna love it. It's a really great book. And you know what? This book is not mine. A friend of mine, Michelle, she shared this book with me, which is so nice, and this book is all about sharing. So it's nice that Michelle shared this book with me. This is about the rainbow fish, and hey, I'll tell you something, a rainbow fish is a real fish. So after story time today, if you ask your mom or dad, they can go online and they can look up what a real rainbow fish looks like. They are beautiful. They really are rainbow colors, and they are shiny, and they're just really pretty fish. So when we are done with our story time today, you can ask your mom or dad to learn more about rainbow fish, because we love learning. It's great to, learn everything new. There's just something every day that you can learn. So my friend Lucas is here. I think Tessa and Tucker are watching today. So glad to have my buddies joining in for the rainbow fish. Okay, so here we go. Let me open it up first. Again, thank you, Michelle, for sharing this book with us. I really appreciate it. All right. And here is our beautiful rainbow fish. Look at those scales. See how they glitter like that? So pretty. All right. A long way out in the deep blue sea, there lived a fish. Not just an ordinary fish, but the most beautiful fish in the entire ocean. His scales were every shade of blue and green and purple, with sparkling silver scales among them. Isn't that pretty? Look how they sparkle. The other fish were amazed by his beauty. They called him Rainbow Fish. "Come on, Rainbow Fish," they would call. "Come and play with us." But the Rainbow Fish would just glide past, proud and silent, letting his scales shimmer. Oh, that's sad. He's too proud to play with them. Hey, Wyatt, thanks for joining in, buddy. One day, a little blue fish followed after him. "Rainbow Fish," he called, "wait for me. Please give me one of your shiny scales. They're so wonderful, and you have so many." Hi, Dax. Thanks for reading today. "You want me to give you one of my special scales? Who do you think you are?" cried the rainbow fish. "Get away from me." Shocked, the little blue fish swam away. He was so upset he told all his friends what happened. And from then on, no one would have anything to do with the rainbow fish. They turned away when he swam by. What good were the dazzling, shimmering scales with no one to admire them? Now he was the loneliest fish in the entire ocean. One day, he poured out his troubles to the starfish. "I really am beautiful. Why doesn't anybody like me?" "I can't answer that for you," said the starfish. "But if you go beyond the coral reef to a deep cave, you will find the wise octopus, and maybe she can help you." Oh, look at that octopus. Anybody out there like an octopus? Give me a thumbs up. They are one of my favorite animals. Look, she's hiding deep in that cave. You see her, Dax? How about you, Lucas? Can you see her? I bet Wyatt sees her. The rainbow fish found the cave. It was very dark inside, and he couldn't see anything. Then suddenly, two eyes caught him in their glare, and the octopus emerged from the darkness. See a little crab there? "I have been waiting for you," said the octopus with a deep voice. "The waves have told me your story, and this is my advice. Give a glittering scale to each of the other fish. You will no longer be the most beautiful fish in the world, but you will discover how to be happy." I can't, the rainbow fish started to say, but the octopus had already disappeared into a dark cloud of ink. "Give away my scales? My beautiful, shining scales? Never! How could I ever be happy without them?" Suddenly, he felt the light touch of a fin. The little blue fish was back. "Rainbow fish, please don't be angry. I just want one little scale." The rainbow fish wavered. Only one very small, shimmering scale, he thought. Well, maybe I wouldn't miss just one. Carefully, the rainbow fish pulled out the smallest scale and gave it to the little fish. Thank you very much!" The little blue fish bubbled playfully as he tucked the shiny scale in among his blue ones. A rather peculiar feeling came over the rainbow fish. For a long time, he watched the little blue fish swim back and forth with his new scale glittering in the water. Look, it's so shiny. The little blue fish whizzed through the ocean with his scale flashing, so it didn't take long before the rainbow fish was surrounded by all the other fish. Everyone wanted a glittering scale. The rainbow fish shared his scales left and right, and the more he gave away, the more delighted he became. When the water around him filled with glimmering scales, he at last felt at home among the other fish. Finally, the rainbow fish had only one shining scale left. His most prized possessions had been given away, yet he was very happy. "Come on, rainbow fish," they called. "Come and play with us." "Here I come," said the rainbow fish, and happy as a splash, he swam off to join his friends. The end. And there he is with his one shimmering scale. So remember in the beginning we talked about how this was a book about sharing, and you see how at first it was hard for the rainbow fish to share, right? It's hard for lots of us to share. If you have cookies, or if you have special candy or your favorite toy, sometimes it's really hard to share those. We feel like if we give something away to our friend, that it's going to make us unhappy or that we're going to have less. But this book shares a really important lesson with us in that sharing makes other people feel happy, but it also makes you happy too. And you know what? It's so much fun to share that there are parties that go on all the time around the world, and the whole point of it is to share. So if you play with Pokemon cards, they have Pokemon get-togethers where everybody will share the cards back and forth, and they'll swap, and they'll have fun sharing that way. Or grown-ups, sometimes we go to parties called cookie exchanges, and that means you bring a bunch of your favorite cookies, and all of your friends bring their favorite cookies, and then you share the cookies. So everybody gets to share all of the cookies, and you go home so happy because you shared your favorite cookie and you get extra cookies that your friends made for you. So think about ways that you can be sharing in your life. Sometimes it could be sharing a toy, it could be sharing candy, or it could even be sharing a book, just like Michelle shared this book with us today. So thank you so much, Michelle. Parents, you can share by sharing this video with anybody who you think might just need a little story time in their life today. And kids, don't forget to ask your parents to teach you about a real rainbow fish. They can go on their phone and look it up, and it's so pretty. I know you'll love to see videos of it. So thanks for tuning in today, friends. Good to... Oh! That means my laundry's done. Nothing like live TV here. Okay, well, thank you for joining in today, friends. Stay well and keep reading. Bye.